Hello, good evening, or whatever time of day it is, wherever you are whenever you're watching this. This is Captain Mike. We are continuing the series of flights across the U.S. following the historic route of the Vin Fizz from 1911. So we're going to be starting off today in Meadville, Pennsylvania, and from there, my at least immediate goal today is to get to Kent, Ohio, possibly farther. We'll see how things go. Um, and I think I am going to go ahead and dive in here. Okay, here we are once again looking at the gorgeous 1910s Curtiss JN4 Jenny. This is Port Meadville runway outside Meadville, Pennsylvania. So let's get this airplane fired up here. Not that angle. Compass. Okay, get my compass going. Let's see. All right. Fuel. Choke. Magnetos. Throttle forward a little bit and fire engine. All right. Now, first goal here is to get to the correct, get to runway 25. Surprised it's not moving on its own. It usually is. Usually you haven't had to use any throttle. Okay, so we're at one of the hangars, so I need to hang a right when I get to the taxiway. Honestly, navigating airport tarmac is, for me, a bigger challenge than actually, like, flying. There's a bigger navigational challenge for me than actually flying, as I swear. And also, not running into other people's planes. Another challenge all of its own. Alright, no lawsuits today. Except for this forklift. Sorry, forklift. Well into taxiing. Let's see. Airport elevation is 1,400 feet. Okay. Altimeter's calibrated. So assuming that's Charlie, I'm going to go on Alpha and, well, you know what, Pilot Vision's still on, so I will, again, There is a navigation challenge aspect of this, but that I'm not including the airports in this, and I will not be apologizing for using the taxiway assist. Okay, first challenge completed. Let's take off here. Alright, easy does it. Okay, so we want to go south. Let's pick up the railway. First hole. to the north. That's not the way I want to go. I want to go south. That's a road. That's a road. Too far south. I'm not sure which lake this is. I don't think this is that lake. Is that a railroad? Could be a railroad. Let's, well, no, it should be going south. Which this is definitely not. Well, wait, it should be going west. Should be to the right. Am I lost already? Stay tuned. That's not the railroad. That's not the railroad. Is it possible I swung too far south, and this is this plant here? Well, that's a railroad. We're going to try it. Magnetic declination here. It would help if I knew that. Is this 10? It's about 9.5 degrees anti-clockwise. Yeah, I think I might have gone too far south after takeoff. It's alright, we'll figure it out. We'll get back on track. So that dead ended. Which means it's not the railroad I was looking for. Son of a bitch. We're off to a great start. Okay, so that has to be the Pymatuming Reservoir, just based on the size of it. So I know I'm somewhere to the west of it. There's a bit of a valley here. I suspect that the north, at least one of these north-south railroads will be going through there. That looks like a railroad grade. So we'll follow this. Hopefully Greenville will at least be somewhat self-evident when I get there. Nothing happened. That's a distribution center. This part of the country might or might not be Amazon or Walmart. Or it could just be a Walmart now that I think it, now I look at it some more. I don't know. Trying to picture how big the footprint of a Walmart is. Okay, there's Greenville Municipal. So... we are back on track. Just need to make sure. So if this is Greenville, need to make sure the track I follow doesn't end up swinging to the east. Oh yeah, that even helpfully says Greenville. Or legibly says Greenville. Alright. Well, so we got a big, that looks like a rail depot of some sort. So I'm gonna sort of head over that way. points me to the correct train line. I am grateful, at least, that doing this landmark navigation thing, I'm doing it in something slow. If I were trying to figure this stuff out in something fast, it'd be even more of a nightmare. Okay. Now I'm feeling pretty confident I'm going the right way. So I follow this until I get to Shenango Lake. Okay, well that's pretty obvious where Shenango Lake is. Curious what this is supposed to be. An amphitheater? My guess is our amphitheater or dam. or whatever it is. I think I passed it. Alright, now here's where the real fun begins, because from here to Cortland, I have to follow a branch of the Atlantic and Rodgers was following a branch of the Atlantic and Great Western Railway, which is not in current use anymore, and there may or may not be a railroad of any sort left behind. So it looks like, I can see what looks like the remnants of the railroad here. I don't know if this is gonna, I suspect this is not going to be helpful the whole way there. $390. $290. So I need to be tracking about two. Need to be tracking about 280 degrees, I would say. 285 maybe. No, it's further north than that. we're going to try this heading for a little while. The other problem is it doesn't look like there's much of anything to look for here. All right. If you say so, I will consider it when the stream's over. Okay, I can see up ahead what I'm guessing is this reservoir here, so I guess if worst comes to worst, I just get there. Track to that and go to the southern corner. At any rate, welcome to scenic Ohio. State's so boring it became a Gen Alpha meme. Or Zoomer meme? I don't know. It's what some of the kids say. I pull over and ask for directions, it makes me less of a man. Alright, so this is this interstate, which I can't find the name of. So we are almost at Mosquito Creek Reservoir. Having driven past it in the past, I know there is a state park of some sort at Mosquito Creek, but if they wanted me to visit, they would name it something other than Mosquito Creek. Or they wouldn't have put mosquito in the name. This must be the city of Cortland, Ohio. Lakeview Bulldogs. Maybe I'm south of Cortland. Maybe, well, no, because it doesn't look like it gets more urban further up. But good news is, found my train again. too excited. Wow, there is nothing sus about the way you're typing that out, let me tell you. So here's this highway. Yeah, it's funny because I'm too lazy to, I've been too lazy to set up filters for this sort of thing, but your attempt to avoid my non-existent filters has made you look much more sus than you would have otherwise. So good job. Yeah, so this is Ohio, all right. I guess that is downtown Warren, off to the right there, or left. Rodger stopped here for reception, but if I stop here, I get nothing, so we're gonna keep going. Somewhere up here. is going to be Levittsville, or Levittsburg. And when I get to Levittsburg, it looks like the train splits 3 ways, and I have to find the correct one. Right about here, in fact, because this is another highway. Another marked highway. There's definitely a railway that's going this way. Is this the right one? Who knows? I think so. I think, like, so I'm looking at this highway intersection here. And that would, in theory, correspond. So that intersection should be this intersection. So what I'm following right now, it kind of looks like it leads to about here. God, I hope that's what it's doing. Do I look like I'm desperate for viewers? Boy, clankers. I'd like to apologize at this point for the hate crime I just committed against the English. Ooh, look at that! Someone was having fun with their field. And some of this looks like it says... see arms there. If anybody wants to pull that up on Google Maps, take a better look at it. areas Braceville, Ohio. Why my browser do? Well, shit. So much for this train line. So much for the supposed train line. Oh, no. Here we are. Nope, that's definitely not... Trains don't turn like that. Shit. Well, wherever that field with the fun decorations was, I don't think I'm finding it now. Maybe I will review the footage later. Chad, I think I'm lost again. For real this time. Well, okay. Again, we're in a sort of could-be-worse situation. That's clearly this reservoir. I'm curious what the hell this is. But yeah, if I can find this, I can meet up with where I'm supposed to be going in Ravenna. What the heck is this? Oh, lovely. It's a military range. It's a 50 cal firing range. Cool. Probably shouldn't be flying over it. James Garfield Joint Military Training Center. Okay, I'm closing Google Maps. Actually, I'm surprised the chart doesn't have any sort of "don't fly over this, it's a military base" warning. Usually it does that. Not that it was going to stop me, but beauty of flight simulator. But yeah, you would think the FAA would say something to the effect of "don't fly over this." Don't fly over this if you don't want to get shot at. Specifically if you don't want to get shot at with anti-material rounds. Jesus Christ. Alright, well, so, yeah, right now I've temporarily given up on looking for the railroad because I'm just not sure if I was ever following it. But I'm hoping that if I make it to Ravenna, I can figure out where I need to go. Okay, I think this might be this. So we got a road, a railroad, and high tension wires nearby. No. Maybe it's that. remember if I've been to Ravenna or not. Or, well, I can't remember if I've driven through Ravenna or not. If there's any reason to stop here, I don't know it. Apologies to any proud Ohioans. Anyway, I grew up in Michigan and live in Pennsylvania now. It's my job, or like I'm kind of obligated to not have anything nice to say about Ohio. When I'm not bullshit, I actually do have a couple of nice things to say about Ohio, but, yeah. You didn't hear it from me. Alright, so this here be Ravenna. This is my chance to regain my bearings. Okay, there's an train line. I'm gonna guess that this is the one that's... I'm gonna guess it's this one. So ideally I want to find this one. Water treatment plant. I've successfully found some high tension wires that aren't on the map. Wait, yeah, they are. That's what this is. Alright, so I am whatever I'm looking for. It's to the north of here. Maybe this is my train. Oh, hold up. Is this my train? Oh, God. I've spent less of this flight sure of where I am than the opposite of it, which I don't think has been true so far. Or I don't think it's been otherwise true so far. Uh... That's not Kent Airport, is it? The other place that it could have been. So the other place it could be is Portage County, Portage County or Stonies. Only 2. Yeah, I think I accidentally made it to Kent State without realizing it. Alright, you know what? I'm gonna go ahead and take it. I'm gonna go ahead and do purple drink. Or risk a purple drink, but okay. Tell you what. If my airplane is here, I don't have to do purple drink. Ha! Okay. Alright, so we're gonna circle and then land. So I seem to have accidentally made it to the right place. Despite not having a clue where I was for most of this. I guess we'll do a standard VFR pattern, so... count to 90. You know what, 60 is good enough. Alright, let's turn around. as usual, I'm starting my approach a little high. Actually should have counted to 90. Alright. Another happy landing. Did I pass the crossway? I did. Okay. I have to go all the way to the end of the room. Okay. All right, welcome to Kent State University. Unofficial song of the day. Not going to play it because I don't want to get a copyright strike, but unofficial song of the day, Ohio by Crosby, Stills, Nash & Young. If you know, you know. You want me to do a hard U-turn in this thing? Fuck me. I guess. Alright. a nice stop. Cut fuel. Cut ignition. All right. Scenic Kent, Ohio. So it is a little early. Next leg's kind of long, and chat's been dead. I think I'm gonna cut it tonight. Cut it here tonight. So for anybody who follows this regularly, no stream on Tuesday. This no stream on Tuesday next week, because I will be coming back from vacation that day. But I will be back as usual Thursday night. What is that? The 30th? Yeah, I'll be back as usual on Thursday the 30th. And then the Tuesday after that, we'll be back as usual. So until then, thank you. Fly strafe. Fly safe or something.